Welcome back, everyone, to the 12th episode of the Game Day Chug podcast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and follow us on all social media. I'm TJ, and this is Clayton,
I'm out of the helmet. It's too hot.
and this is Game Day Chug. We have our Halloween decor on.
Oh gosh.
He is obviously the astronaut. I am Jason.
I was gonna say the wrong one. I'm not well versed in the Halloween movies. I might have said Freddy if you gave me enough time.
Well, there was Freddy versus Jason, so you would have been almost there.
Freddy's got the fingers.
Freddy's got the fingers and the melted face. Michael Myers, he has the mask with the hair.
He
Jason,
walks faster than you can run.
yeah, Jason has the hockey mask. So yeah. Let's dive into it real quick. I have some beef with you.
Oh yeah. That's it's to be expected. Let me hear it.
Now, I put up my best game of the year. And I had a must-win game. I even got myself on the little sleeper thing where I had the second most points in the entire league, and I beat Evan.
You had second most, and it was a margin of like maybe one.
I had the biggest blowout of the year. I've never had that so far. Had some things gone my way, I would have had the most points of the league. You, sir, you lost.
I did.
You had the least amount of points in the entire league.
Yep.
And each Tuesday, the league anticipates your dupe soup.
That's true.
A recap of what has happened and what is to be expected.
Yeah.
And where was it today? Where was it today?
Well, I have to take it on the chin. I can't sit here and tell you that I didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to do it.
Yeah.
Something that you deal with quite often. Today was bring your daughter to work day. And we got out of the office. We got out of the office around 8-ish. Typically on a Tuesday, I have a little bit of leeway, and I'll write that thing up, and it takes 20-30 minutes. I didn't have 20-30 minutes, and then I drove all across God's green earth. Then I got home, and then once I got home, I tried and failed to strip the paint off of an island. I'm going to end up sanding it, and I don't know what else I'm going to do to it, but can't win for losing. I had a bad go this week in the fantasy. I would never shy away from such a thing. There are many who have it much worse.
You can, on the record, say that you were not dodging the soup.
Oh, never. I would never dodge the soup.
Okay.
I would never dodge the soup. The soup means more to me than it will ever mean to any of you. I do the soup for me. You guys just read the soup when you're happy about what happened. When you're mad about what happened, you'll skip the soup.
I hate the soup. But I will still read the soup. I still read the soup. Don't get it wrong. I know when I lose, I read the soup because it's like it's my favorite sports column these days, Clay.
Thanks. It's what I've got. It's the only sports column I write.
We all look forward to it. I mean, it's the highly anticipated dupe soup.
Look, I think that it's only highly anticipated.
Dupe.
It's not. This isn't the first time that a soup has been delayed.
Dupe.
Okay. And even weeks ago, I did an audio soup where I had to just record it sitting in the car, but I couldn't. I couldn't because I had a backseat driver who would be talking all over the soup. I have a voice memo. Look. I did this stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read that?
No, that's not.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's not good podcasting.
That's not good podcasting. Look, I understand the life takes us by the wieners and just takes us where we have to go,
It's
and
like a
so
tractor beam. It's like a tractor
it's a
beam.
tractor beam of life, and we have no control of it. So I can understand what you're talking about.
I ask for grace. I throw myself at the feet of the council, but also, you know,
I just want you to know you brought it upon yourself to have all of us expecting it every Tuesday morning.
it's like Pavlov. It's like the dogs. I ring the bell, the dogs come. Today, I rang the bell, no food. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially this morning when you said that it's going to be an afternoon soup, and then
I thought maybe I'd have 15 minutes.
there was never
I
no soup.
I didn't. I didn't have 15 minutes.
I finished work and I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry. I could use a little soup.
You know what? I hope you had some leftover chili or something.
I had frosted flakes for breakfast, and then I skipped lunch thinking I was going to have soup.
I was hoping that you finished that with, and I had frosted flakes for dinner
No, I had pizza for dinner.
with hot
Frozen pizza.
sauce.
No,
Yeah,
no, we're
too
done with
close.
that.
Too close to night time.
Yeah, we're done with that. Hot
If you
sauce. We cut off. I cut off the hot sauce these days, maybe around 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is when I'll close it down.
we're old, that's an old man thing to do. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's a sad
the
realization.
late night beers is getting up there
It's
too.
close.
It's
It's
close.
close. Yeah. If you'll bear with me for 2 seconds, I'm gonna grab a hat because I
Mhm.
can't stand looking at this part of my hair.
Okay. While he's doing that, we're going to just dive into
Oh, that's even worse.
the Texans had a fantastic victory on Sunday.
Oh, look at us! Look at us!
Here's
Game
a
day stats.
here's the game day stats react, and I got to tell you, the
It's a good
jersey,
jersey. It's
the
a
jersey, it's good luck. It's good luck.
that is a lucky jersey you got
It's a
there.
lucky jersey. I've hated on CJ Stroud in the past. No more. No more. I am all in on this guy. He is the truth. He will bring us to the promised land. Look at that stat line: 30 for 39,
Yeah,
318 yards. He averaged 8.2 yards per attempt per catch,
yeah.
two
That's
touchdowns, one interception, and
at
here's
at
and
the end of the half.
zero sacks. Clayton. He
That's
was
the
sacked 0 times.
that's the money number that you're actually. That's the one I'm the most impressed by.
Yeah.
A stat that I saw today. Okay, excuse me, excuse me. Whoo, whoo. That had some sauce on it. Weeks 1 through 7, Texans used 6 offensive linemen on a total of 30 snaps. This game against San Francisco, they did it 26 times.
Wow.
So they almost hit their season total on adding an extra big man, and it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
It worked.
The thing is that it's not taking away a receiver. We already are just running 3-man concepts. We're already running. You get it wasn't Nico this time, right? Because he was out. So you're running Hutch, and then you have Higgins on the other side and Knoll in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You have Schultz going out, and you have a running back going out.
Mm-hmm. Look at the ball distribution as well, real quick. Xavier Hutchinson, 5 receptions.
Yeah,
Dylan Noel, 5 receptions. Woody Marks, 4 receptions. Braxton Berrios, 5 receptions. Jaden Higgins, 4 receptions. I mean, it wasn't just a one
yeah.
man. We're going to target one guy. And I don't know if it's because Nico was out and if he was in, would it look a little differently? But it felt.
I'm
It,
gonna say that it was. I'm gonna say it was the game plan. I'm gonna say that whenever he was out, you knew that the ball had to get everywhere, and that he wasn't gonna. There was no one who was gonna get hyper targeted.
yeah.
But I mean, I gotta say, this Jalen Knoll kid needs to be on the field every snap. He's
Yeah.
still under 50% of snaps, and he's right there tied with the receptions, tied with the yards. He didn't get the touchdown, but he's a weapon, and we use him so much. In a contrast to what we said last week about uh, about how you didn't feel a threat downfield, I felt a threat downfield on every
Yeah.
drop back this week.
Yeah.
And also, whenever you look at the rushing yards, you've got 60 from Woody, 56 from Chubb. It's because we're in 2nd and 5 and we're in 3rd and 2. So
Exactly.
yeah, there are shots down the field because you're
And
not
it's
in
back to
1st and
what
15.
back to what you were saying about the O line. When was the last? Have we this season had a 100-yard rushing game? I mean, maybe against the Titans, but a lot
Yeah,
of
not from one person, and we still didn't today, but
well, no, but even as a committee, I feel like they didn't ever pass the 100-yard threshold. But you're looking at 157 yards as a team there. If you can, and CJ Stroud using his legs to get where he needs to roll out, get the yardage that he needs to. He's not. It doesn't look pretty like Patrick Mahomes scrambling for yards or
they're
Lamar
not.
Jackson scrambling for yards or Josh Allen. But I mean, it gets the job done.
I mean, he's not gonna ever get a designed run.
No.
Okay, but if you're going 7 for 30, that's what probably the more impressive stat that's not on there is how many of them are for first downs. Because I'm sure that 4 of those 7 were for first downs.
Yeah, I agree. And if you look on the defensive side of what we were able to do, Mac Jones, he was 19 of 32, which isn't too bad.
He had to throw the ball the entire second half to get into the game.
Yeah.
If you go down to the rushing part, that's the impressive part.
Yeah.
Holding Christian McCaffrey to 25 yards rushing.
And then 43 yards receiving. He only carried the ball 8 times and only caught 3 passes for 43 yards. So
we dictated the flow of the game.
Yeah.
I saw a stat and they said that this was the first it was the most ball control that any team had in a half of football since 2009.
Wow.
I would like to see their drive chart, San Francisco's drive chart. I bet you they had 4 drives in the first half, tops, and they went 3 and out on the first 2 and were down, and it keeps you from pounding McCaffrey. I think that's McCaffrey's. It's been 6 years since McCaffrey was held under 30 yards.
Yeah, I believe it.
But you couldn't run the ball. Why would you? We took it out of the game plan. This is a great game against who I assumed was a great team.
Yeah, I mean they have all their pieces.
Besides Brock.
Well, they don't have Brock, but I'm not as sold as Brock on Brock as the masses are, as you are.
I do like Brock. Brock has some playmaking ability, but Mac has been more than serviceable. Mac looks like he should be a starter in the league. There's no doubt about that.
I think it's beating a Shanahan team that's well coached, and I think they came into this game thinking that they maybe not had an easy win, but they were going to go back to San Francisco with the W.
Their defense is very beat up. Their defense is beat up, but I mean, you play who you play. You play who you play. You play who's right in front of you.
Yeah.
And we probably did Seattle a favor.
What was that one? Was it the San Francisco 49ers coach that said, "We know who they are"?
No, that was a Cardinals coach. I think he passed away. His last name is Green, but that was a Monday Night Football game against the Bears, and he says
they are who we think they are.
Yeah. They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. You want to crown them? Crown their ass, but we let them off the hook. I was at our friend Taylor's house whenever that game happened. Monday night. There's no reason I should be at his house on a Monday night after Monday Night Football is over, but I am. And his dad must have had money on this game because I swear his dad laid into that coach harder than harder than you could believe. It was like, do I need to call my mom to come get me? Because he is ripping them on TV. I mean, because if I remember right, the Bears were down like 17 in the fourth, and the Cardinals just collapsed and gave it to them. You know, they are who we thought they were.
They are
You know?
who they thought. But I think that was a good Bears team back in the
If
day.
you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But we
Yeah.
let them off the hook. That might be in the Coach Tirade Fight Flight
for
Hall
sure.
of Fame,
For sure.
along with playoffs. Playoffs.
Well, let's get back to the Texans a little bit. We got another tough matchup here at
Yeah.
home, I believe, against
Yes.
Denver.
Denver's coming to town.
They had a great win this Sunday against
They finally
Arlington
put one
Cowboys.
together.
Yeah.
They finally put one together. They win in a bunch of crazy ways, but it's never like a full game.
Yeah.
And they put a full ass game together.
Now, they did lose, and he will be out this game against us, Patrick Surtain.
Yes. PS2 is at the shop. He's in need of cleaning.
Yes.
It's big. That's big. I'm hoping that Nico is healthy to exploit it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that we keep 6 offensive linemen on the field to keep the pressure rate down, because that's what Denver does as good as we do.
Yeah.
They get after it on the D line, and they'll get some sacks. Now we beat them CJ's rookie year, I believe. Was it rookie year or was it last year? But it was in Houston. It was his rookie year because it was the old jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a wild game. I think Stingley had a couple picks that game, but it wasn't Bo. It was Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yeah.
Did you see him go at Peyton on Twitter?
I did see that.
Brought the bounties back up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one of my OCs that you're talking about there, Russ.
Yeah. He clapped back hard on Twitter. He still feels salty about what happened in Denver.
He's dangerous.
He is dangerous. His wife just celebrated her 40th birthday, by the way. Era, this beat is.
Okay, I was going to ask you which one it was because I don't remember. I knew it was somebody. Yeah, the 1-2 step is iconic. I won't talk down to the 1-2 step.
Remember that rumor that was going around that she was a man?
I mean, that's a pretty prevalent rumor for just about anybody.
I know, but it was pretty thick. Like,
I mean, oh, was it?
Not in that way. I'm saying the rumor. I mean, the rumor had some legs. I mean, it was going around all over. It's not true. It's not true.
I mean, you gotta look for a pregnancy photo. If you can find a pregnancy photo,
don't come out game day dangerous.
It's just like you. You would do that. we get added by Dangerous.
Yeah, if you could, please tweet at us, Russell Wilson. That would be great.
The next time that I'm on a plane, I'll make sure that I do workouts in the walkway, and I'll tag you, Russell Wilson, and then you can clap back at us for that. And that would be fine. Maybe that's how we get some notoriety around here.
Speaking of X, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, just like one national restaurant chain that all of you have heard of. All of y'all sat down and enjoyed a good meal and probably got a little wasted while y'all did it. Clay, you want to tell us who followed us on X?
We have just received the following of one Chili's baby back ribs. I want my baby back, baby back.
Baby back.
It just makes me think of The Office. He closes a deal in that booth over ribs. But yeah,
loving the Chili's.
I had heard a rumor, like, I don't know, a week or so ago. You saying, "I feel God in this Chili's tonight."
I feel God in this Chili's tonight. That's the quote.
Like a week ago, I had heard a rumor that the skillet queso had been discontinued. And so I saw the tweet, and the tweet that I responded to was a tweet saying, we've heard the feedback. This is a Cracker Barrel situation. We've heard the feedback, and we're going to bring back the skillet queso. We're sorry that we did that. And I said, whatever happened to the Shanghai wings? Okay. That was the best thing on the menu to me.
Yeah.
It was just a regular, like, teriyaki-ish wing with some sesame and some wasabi ranch. It was really good. But they said, like, OMG, a throwback. So I'm dealing with some millennial or Zoomer on the other end here.
Some guy just like you on the other side.
And I said, if you can't give me a Shanghai wing, just give me a follow. It's the least you can do. And here we are, followed by Chili's.
Heck yeah.
Followed
So
by
that-
Chili's.
Chili's and John Gruden that is following Game Day Chug. And it could be you.
What else do you want from your podcast? We got Chili's. We got John Gruden, man. Feeling nicey. Woo!
No.
You know,
Go ahead.
Well, I might have lost it. Might have lost it in my head. Oh, I didn't. We put out a call on the last podcast to drop your favorite offensive coordinator. I said I had 2 shirts. 2 people could have entered. We only got 1 entry. Florida Man had entered his picks for offensive coordinators. Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell was an OC whenever he was in New Orleans with Sean Payton. And so I deemed that to be a good answer. And I sent him the shirt.
Did he call the plays, though?
I think that he certainly had a hand in it. And I think that whenever you look at what happened in Detroit, like Ben wasn't, I don't know if Ben Johnson was there from the beginning of Dan Campbell. But whenever you look at Dan Campbell on the sideline, you're not thinking offense. But he's definitely an offensive-minded coach.
Well, he was a tight end, wasn't he?
He was a fighting Texas Aggie tight end.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, Florida Man has received the shirt. I've been told by Florida Man, who has a name, but we'll leave that to him. I believe that he's going to be sending us a Chug in said shirt.
Hey.
I told him he might want to rip the sleeves off, let the guns out.
Let the guns out, let them breathe a little bit.
Yeah, but we're dangerously close to being out of shirts and getting a resupply. So I think that there's probably another giveaway in order. What I'd like to ask the people, comment below, who do you think is going to be the next coach of the LSU Tigers? Because a absolute ass whooping has now gone maybe a little bit by the wayside because the coach was fired. I'd like to dwell on the fact that we kicked their ass and that we took over their stadium.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen there. I mean, I think Bama did it last year, but that really does not happen in Death Valley. Whenever the fourth quarter started, our whole sideline was going over to our fan section and hyping them up. The game's still going, but you can see from everybody on the field in the stadium that the game is over. We were in one quarter down 4 going into the half, and then to end it in the third.
49-18.
They tacked on a garbage. It was 25.
25.
Yeah.
Dude, he was done before he got started. That at halftime or whatever it was of a basketball game when he got hired, we was just like, I am so happy to be a Tiger. Me and this guy's from Boston.
And my family.
And I haven't even gotten all my wins yet. Like, dude, you need to stop watching Forrest Gump.
Yeah. And the only thing worse than not having the Southern accent is faking it to fit in.
Yeah.
Look,
after you got the job, you were hired.
Did you see the report about when he got the call that he was going to be LSU's head coach?
Yeah, he was at
a recruit's house, and the recruit's mom made burn ends,
and he got 3 plates.
He got a call, stepped out, came back in like nothing happened, ate 3 plates of burn ends, got in the car, and accepted the offer.
Yeah.
He might as well eat.
I mean, what a joke! This guy, he's gonna get another job someday.
Eh,
He doesn't need one. He got what, a $54 million payout.
yeah. His buyout is big. I mean, the same mastermind behind Brian Kelly's buyout was also behind Jimbo
Jimbo.
Fisher's buyout.
Yeah. When is that guy gonna get fired?
I don't know, but
You're
he
two
should have
for
been fired a long time ago.
you're two
I'm
for
glad we
two.
don't have him.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
For sure.
he is going to get another job somewhere, but I'm pretty plugged in on all these college football podcasts and everything, and everyone has apparently had these opinions of him that they haven't let out of the bag. But it's true whenever you go back and watch the game that every time something bad happens and they go to him on the shot, when the camera zooms in on him,
He's
he's putting the microphone down and going, "What the hell is going on? Like,
Yeah.
what the f happened?"
Yes.
And you're the head football coach, okay? Everything is supposed to go by you. I don't care if you're not installing the game plan or something like that, but when something bad happens, it has to be something that you're aware of and why it happened.
Yeah.
It can't be always what the hell happened.
Yeah.
At some point it stops at you, and that's exactly what happened. And I don't know, say it was 28-25. Does he get fired? You know what I mean? If it was a hard fought game that we won at the end, does he get fired? Or
Probably
was it because
It's
they
probably not. They got their ass whooped.
they got embarrassed and they emptied the whole stadium?
Yeah. The Aggies, and I will let you have your moment to gloat about the Aggies a little bit. But the Aggies took the Tigers, put them on their knee, and slapped them on their butt.
Yeah. Like a small child.
Like a small child.
A
They said,
petulant child.
yeah,
Yes.
in their own field. That is hard to do. Hard to do, but I will let you have it, my man. For the
What's
first time since 1992, the
8-0.
Aggies are 8-0. They're the highest they've ever been in the AP poll. They beat LSU at LSU for the first time since 1994.
Yep.
My man,
You want to hear it?
let's hear it.
I'm starting to feel it. Okay. I'm starting to feel it. I put her on the graphic last week, the little girl with the hope
Yeah.
girl. Okay. I'm starting to feel it. I want to say, I'm going to preface this by saying 8-4 until you're 9-0. Okay. I'm not getting over the skis. I
That's
have
the
to
mindset.
maintain. I've had a good 3 days here to really feel myself about it. We've got a bye week, so everybody's going to be glowing in it. The boys are already working. Okay. The boys are already working. Why do I need to? I don't need to be rah-rah. We
Mhm.
got 4 games. We got 4 games to go. And I like our chances in all of them.
Yeah.
So
Who do you have next before
play-
Saints?
we got a bye, and then we got Mizzou, and then we
Mizzou.
got South Carolina at home.
Yeah.
We have Samford, who
Samford.
Kirk Herbstreit was like,
I don't even know who that is.
who's that? I don't know. And then we go to Austin.
And then in Austin. That's
Yes. I'm gonna maintain. I'm feeling it. Okay, this is perhaps the best that I've ever felt about a football team that's mine.
Yeah, it's
It's
the most complete Aggie team I have seen my entire life.
I mean, I'm talking Aggies, I'm talking Texans, I'm talking any football team that I've ever rooted for. This is the best I've ever felt about one of them. At the same time, I know what we're capable of in a negative sense. And so, we are 8-4 until we are 9-0. Whenever we beat Mizzou in 2 weeks, when you Mizzou, you are gone.
You're gone.
Whenever we beat Mizzou in 2 weeks, I will let it loose. I'll bring the towel out, and I'll start doing yells on the podcast. I don't care.
But
It was an incredible game.
Don't get too high, because then you got South Carolina
at home. Don't care. You can't beat me here. Can't
I
beat me
know,
here.
they almost beat Bama this weekend.
In their yard. In their
Okay.
yard.
All right.
And it's Cocktober. It's Cocktober.
It's Cocktober. I've
Okay.
never heard that before.
So shout out to Josh Pate, but it's Cocktober. So you got to be wary in Cocktober. That's when they got us last year. But that's, you know, they're going to be in our building with, 3 weeks left to go, and their season's pretty much gone to hell. We talked about them like 4 weeks ago or something like that, about the stretch that they were about to go on and how
Yeah.
it was hell. They
Yeah.
lost every one of those games.
Yeah, they did.
They're
They did.
1-5 in conference, I
And they
believe.
didn't even it wasn't that they won all those games. Like, they won them handedly. Like,
I
it
mean,
was
South Carolina got they've been beaten down. They're disheveled. They're
yeah.
done for. Speaking of beaten down and disheveled, went 0 for 2 on the game day Chug bets. You went 2-0. You have firmly unseated me as the gambling aficionado of this podcast.
I
Your
love that
picks.
state of Mississippi. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter I.
Humpback.
Okay.
Yeah, you called that one against Texas. They should have won outright. Texas had to pull a miracle out to win that game. And then your other pick was Ole Miss, and Ole
Mhm.
Miss handled Oklahoma as well. I took Arkansas to beat Auburn, loss, and I took Bama to cover against South Carolina, loss. So my strategy for picking the bets, I haven't even looked at the slate yet. I've avoided it. I'm going to look at the slate for the first time while we're sitting here.
I'm looking at it right now. Looks Vanderbilt at Texas.
It's a good one.
Texas is a 2.5 point favorite, which is a bit shocking, but
They're at home,
they're at home. And Vanderbilt, they're ranked 9th, but it's still Vanderbilt. I know the quarterback's probably going to win the Heisman. Isn't definitely in the running. I think Marcel Reed has put himself firmly in that conversation.
I just want him to get to New York. Just get to the presentation. You know what I mean? Be a nominee that goes to New York.
But other than that, there's not really a lot of games that scream at you. I guess Oklahoma at Tennessee. Tennessee's a 3-point favorite. Cincinnati at Utah. Utah is an 8.5 favorite. Those are the 3 top 25 matchups of the week, it looks like. So this one's a tough one. Georgia at Florida. Georgia's a 7-point favorite, of course.
Is that the number you have? Is 7?
That's the one I have, is 7. Yeah. What do you have?
I have 7.5.
Mm.
I'd like it at 7 more than 7.5. That's for sure.
Now I'm looking at this Oklahoma Tennessee game, and Oklahoma on the road. The over/under set at 56.5.
Oklahoma, Tennessee, 56.5. Okay, I'm with you.
Tennessee's a 3-point favorite. I'm torn. I think Oklahoma might win, but I think it's going to be under.
Under 56.5?
I think so.
That's the pick?
Maybe.
I can't say anything, I can't say anything. I can't.
I mean, they've lost against Texas. They lost against Ole Miss at home, basically. Both times.
OU is a good.
I don't know much about
team.
Tennessee, though.
Tennessee, if they're running right, scores a whole lot of points, but they haven't played a defense that's really up to OU's caliber. I guess outside of Alabama, if you want to say Alabama has a good defense.
And they lost to.
They lost to Alabama.
Right.
And they were on the road for that game. I mean, I think you can take that. I'm not gonna tell you not to take it because I'm cold as all get out. I timed my semi-retirement very perfectly because can't pick a game, uh, and somehow yet I feel confident about this one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Texas Tech to cover against Kansas State. It's -7. I'm gonna take Tech to cover. Tech has beaten basically everybody they've played by more than 20 points until they lost 2 weeks ago to Arizona State. Uh, they lost on the road. They'll be back on the road. But they had a get right spot against Oklahoma State. They blanked them 42-0. I'm going to take Texas Tech and just hope that they get back on track. And I'd like to shout them out. I'm not going to take the bet, but shout out to the Houston Cougars because last week the Houston Cougars, they beat the Sun Devils.
Yeah.
Big game. Never would in my wildest dreams would I have picked Houston to do that. But they're 7-1. They can, they can make some noise. The only game that they lost
to get in the playoffs.
The only game that they've lost is the game to Tech. And, if they make it to the Big 12 championship game and mess around and win it, then you get a spot.
Yeah.
And you're in.
Yep.
So big shout out to the Cougs.
I forget all of the Cougars. University of Houston is one of only 4 teams to have the football team and basketball team ranked in the top 25 and
in the same calendar year.
Obviously the basketball team is the best.
It's
top notch year in and year out. Could have been the best. They're one game from the best last year.
Yep.
I want to say Alabama is another school. Their basketball.
Bama was a favorite to be there. I think they got bounced. Did they get bounced? Like Sweet 16 or something like that?
Yeah, but they got a good basketball program. Auburn, maybe.
I think A&M was in that last year.
Yeah.
I think A&M was there. I don't think that'll be the case this year.
Yeah. I forget what the other 2 teams were, but definitely the Cougars were one of 4 to be there. And that's they're on the up and up, as they say.
I mean, join a big conference. Welcome to the big leagues. And they didn't skip a beat. They got better. They have a great coach. They have Tulane's old coach. I love me some Green Wave. They have Tulane's old coach.
Speaking of Tulane, guess where they're playing this weekend?
I saw that.
UTSA.
Yes.
And the mothership, ESPN, is going to be there.
Is that where they're going?
I don't think it's game day. It's like a step down from game day, but like
someone will be there.
Yeah, someone will be there.
Someone with a microphone is going to be outside of the Alamo Dome.
Yeah, they'll have representation, but that's pretty cool. That's a big game.
My wife sent me an article today that said a truck full of primates, chimpanzees, apes, leaving Tulane was driving through Alabama.
Where's this going, Clay?
It's going to the apocalypse. These monkeys infected with like COVID and infected with syphilis and like other crazy things. And this truck overturned in Alabama and the monkeys escaped.
Is this a true story?
This is a true story. Look, I didn't vet the source, okay, so I can't sit here. Yes, it's true, but I received a link, okay. Truck hauling, quote, aggressive monkeys carrying herpes and COVID overturns in Mississippi. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
What are they going to do? Did they catch them? Or they just
They're in the
running
wind, bro.
free.
They're in the wind. They're in
Oh my God.
they're in the Mississippi sticks. They're
Oh
gonna grow up
God.
with a family out there. They're gonna find some family members, and
If you or your loved one are anywhere near Mississippi,
there might not be
seek
any help for you.
shelter immediately.
For the 4th week in a row, the government is shut down, and they cannot help you.
Head for the hills.
You
There's
have
no
to
help.
take this into your own
There's
hands.
no help. The National Guard is in Chicago. There's no help.
Look, if I had to guess, if they came from Tulane and they're in Mississippi, they were on I-10. So just flee north. Just flee north.
Head north.
Head north.
Oh man, that is the wildest story I have heard in a while.
There's Theo Vaughn, the comedian. He says that there was a monkey treatment facility in his hometown, and that whenever he was a kid, all the monkeys got out, and they came around asking the townspeople for assistance on grabbing these monkeys. And so Theo sees this headline and says, "Hit my line if you need some help."
Hit my line.
Hey, if you need some help with the monkeys over there, hit my line.
Hit my line. You know where to find me. You know where to contact me.
Yeah.
Some monkey assistance.
He's funny, man. He's very funny.
He is funny. I like Theo. Why don't we, before we dive in a little bit to the Rockets,
hit them. Do
let's.
you want to do flight fight first, or do you want to hit the rocks?
You
got stats for rocks.
Let's do rocks. Rock.
Rocktober.
Rocktober. All right. So we played the Brooklyn Nets. Yes.
I'm going to go hand up accountability. I watched none of this game.
Me too. Sidebar. Huge Rockets fan, and usually we'll watch all the games, but I was starting 5 Chiefs players in my fantasy lineup last night, and I needed a win badly. Got it, and thank the heavens.
So that's where your attention was.
That's where my attention was, because I knew we had this game, and look at the score here, 137-109. I mean, from the beginning.
Yeah, it looks like it's from the jump.
From the jump, we were winning 42-25 after the first quarter. Came back a little bit in the second. And then we jumped on them in the third quarter, and then coasted to victory. But look at here what our man child, Kevin Durant is doing. Plus minus 10. He had 19 points. I think he's averaging like 26 points per game this season.
The thing I'll say about Durant, because I know that he had a poor 3-point night opening night.
Yeah.
I see an 0 for here. I don't know if he did any good in the second game. I know we lost the second game, but
the second game. So the thing with Durant is he takes the open shot. He's not a guy that's gonna force unless he absolutely has to, or the clock is running down, or end of the quarter, or we just need a bucket. He's a guy that's gonna just hang around and hit a high clip and get his.
Yeah, I mean, if you take out the threes, he's 60% from the floor.
Yeah,
and there's some middies in there. I've got no problem with the experiment. I'm glad that we got a win and didn't start 0-3. I know that would do some irreparable damage to your mentals.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would have been bad. But
I don't know this Josh Okogie fellow. I have no idea who that is.
And it looks like he replaced Steven Adams in the starting lineup, which is, I mean, it could have been a matchup play by Amike there. He's kind of a journeyman, kind of a 3-and-D kind of guy. He can get to the paint, and
if you hit them both, I got no problem.
Yeah. But this guy here at the bottom of the screen, number 15, he played 24 minutes off the bench.
Yep, I see him down there.
Reed Shepherd, or we like to call him
Cocaine Curry.
No
blocks today. Disappointing.
6 of 11 though from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. He finished with 15 points. Whatever He had 8 assists.
Spreading it around.
It could have been a matchup thing, but I'm telling you, this guy, just keep playing him. He's gonna figure it out. He's a smart ball player. He's a proven college winner. He's won at every level. There was not enough ball to go around last year for him to play. But
I have to point out Mr. Tari Eason off the bench there.
Oh yeah, 8 for 12,
leading and scoring. He has those nights, man. He has those nights where he's just it's my game tonight.
He also has those nights though where it's just like,
if you find the hot hand and you can do it for a night, go for it.
Yeah. The thing with Tari though is when he does have those nights where you're just like nothing's clicking, he knows it. Like he's not one that's just gonna keep forcing the issue. He knows he doesn't have it. He's going to look elsewhere and find other ways to win. So I mean, I love Tari. I think he's a great player. Jayshawn Tate got some playing time. We kicked their ass, man. If Jayshawn Tate is getting playing time, we kick their ass.
There's and if Uncle Jeff gets off the bench into the bench, hey, he hit his shot. He hit his 1 3-pointer. I take a 30-point win. You needed it. The Vegas line was 16 and a half.
Yeah.
Win by almost 30.
Shoot.
What comes next? What comes next for these Rockets?
Oh, I was looking at the schedule earlier.
Looks like Toronto tomorrow.
That should be a good win. Probably on the road, right?
Yep, and then Boston on the 1st.
2 very easy wins. You're looking at Monday, November 3rd, at home against the Mavericks. Probably your next
toughie.
Toughie.
The one I want to see there is that one on Friday the 7th.
Oh yeah, at the Spurs. At the Spurs, man.
Boots on the ground.
If we weren't, we have to go into Houston that weekend.
Yep, there's a little birthday party that I've been.
A little birthday party that we got to go to. So
feverishly preparing for.
Yeah, but I am going to find myself at a Rockets game this year. If it's in San Antonio, if it's in Houston, I'm going to find myself there.
I am scheduled for one. We bought tickets with a league mate who is very down on his luck right now.
What? Who?
He's 1-7.
Oh, I didn't want to go.
But we're playing the Lakers in March.
Oh,
we have tickets to that game.
And let me guess, he's a big Lakers fan?
Yeah.
God, kick him out of the league.
You can't do that.
You gotta be kidding
me. For being a Lakers fan?
He's a Cowboys fan too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a Yankees fan. I made him sign an Astros contract.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let's get into the flight fight.
Let's move on.
Hold on. Let me cue up the song. We haven't done this. I messed up the song last week. Hand up accountability. I messed up the song last week on the flight fight. So
we're going to get it right today, folks.
I'm going to let you hear it a little bit.
We're going to get it right.
I can't do it. I can't do that. Draft the teams like a war machine. Fight, raise the glass. Fight, don't come last. Foam flies, high battles clash. Yep. AI Songmaker is kicking butt over and over again.
My favorite musician.
The AI guy is crazy. I use all of my. They give you like credits. You get a certain number of credits every day, and every time that I store up a couple, I just use the same prompts over and over again, trying to find a banger. Got one.
Yeah. What? So we all know what AI is, but what if it was like some guy just sitting in a room that just gets fees requests?
Again, a short jingle about two friends drafting teams and drinking beers.
And he just gives it his all every
He's like,
time.
"Damn
That's
it,
what I
guys, I'm
picture.
trying out here." Um, before we get into the flight fight, real quick, last night, the World Series game, I didn't watch a lick of it. I haven't watched a lick of it. I know it went 18 innings.
18.
It went 18 innings. So for the people who were watching in Toronto, this was probably like 3 a.m. And then Springer went out, and Springer was not available for today's game. Didn't matter.
Toronto
Jays won 6-2. Series is tied at 2.
Good deal.
Good deal.
Good deal.
They beat Shohei. Shohei was pitching, and they beat him. Now he had, he's like Paul Bunyan. He gets all these things that have never ever happened in baseball before. Last night, he reached base 9 times. He was 4 for 4 with 2 doubles, 2 homers, and like 5 intentional walks. Or not all intentional walks. Some of them were they pitched around him, but nine times on base.
So you want to know? Here's my only World Series fun fact about the World Series this year.
My World Series fun fact about the World Series. Let's hear it. What's it about?
Brad Paisley sang the national anthem yesterday.
Okay.
For the 4th time since 2017.
Okay.
Every
time he does, the Dodgers lose.
Every time he does, the game goes extra innings.
Huh.
The game went 18 innings last night. And
probably the one against the Red Sox in like
and then
19.
His first time performing the national anthem was in 2017, game 2, and Astros Dodgers went 11 innings.
Yep.
And game 3 of the 2018 World Series,
against Boston,
it went 18 innings, and then last year, game 1, it went 10 innings. So I don't think they're going to ask Brad Paisley to sing the national anthem.
More likely is the next time that I hear that he does, I know what I'm betting. Game to go extras, yes, plus 800.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a really strong bet. That's so crazy.
That's just a weird stat. He's like 4 for 4 for going extra innings.
That's like the Ted Cruz thing. If Ted Cruz is in the building, you lose.
Yes.
Like, Ted, go back to Washington. Leave, dude.
Game. Can I get the phone call hearing if Ted Cruz is going to be there? If he is,
you know what? You represent all of Texas. Go to a Cowboys game. Go to a Mavericks game.
Yeah, you don't have to go to a Spurs game.
Go up there. It's okay. We're good. We're chilling.
We're good. I know you like to pretend you're from Houston, but you're not really. We've
got the eye patch guy. He doesn't show up at sporting events.
Yeah. I
don't like him. I don't like him, but he's got an eye patch. So everyone vote for the eye patch.
We had the Beehive. We had Sheila Jackson Lee. We don't have great representation, but we have people.
There are people. There are people, and they do represent.
Yeah. Okay.
Flight fight.
It's
about time.
What's the flight fight, Clay?
The flight fight is Halloween costumes. Costumes.
Now, these are costumes that we have worn, or are these just generic costumes that are among the masses?
This is pick a costume, any costume. Okay. I don't think that you got to stick to anything. You can go young, old, women, kids, whatever you got to do.
All right. Just classic costumes, or okay. All right.
And last week you had first pick with Shanahan, and so I'm taking the first pick.
Yeah, wish I took Randy Reed with the first pick though last year.
It's all right. You got him posthumously. We got them afterwards. That was fine.
Yeah.
We're not leaving ourselves any time for a redo, a
No.
pickup.
No.
So we gotta be nice and tight with these. I'm going to take the Scream mask, like Grim Reaper looking outfit with the Scream mask.
Yeah. It's classic. It's good.
That's Halloween.
I'm gonna go even more classic. Sheet, 2 holes.
Ghost.
Ghost.
It's a good one.
It is the easiest costume out there. It's as old as time.
If you ask my daughter, that's what she says she's going to be, is a ghost.
That's what my daughter was last year. She was Ghost.
It's easy.
We actually got her a costume, but it would just be cruel to wrap your month-old in a sheet.
Yeah, that borders on abuse. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Let me hear number 2.
Number 2. Oh boy.
Didn't think past Ghost.
I really didn't. I guess I would say Dracula.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Probably an all-time favorite.
It's nice. Big high collar, white makeup, fangs,
some blood.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
Thank you.
Good pick. I got 2 here. I'm gonna go with Frankenstein.
I was gonna do Frankenstein.
I'm gonna do Frankenstein. And you just and you cannot say anything all night long. It's great.
Yeah.
And now things kind of open up. Now I'm not 100% sure what to do here.
Can you do a combo? Like if we
like
throw in
like a family costume?
Not a family, but like a couple costume. That's pretty creative.
I mean, I'll leave it open. Leave it open.
All right. I was just wondering.
I'm going to take, with my 3rd selection, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a solid pick.
I think Spider-Man. It's just a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
It's got the zipper, but you get to do the cool stance. You get to get down in your 3-point stance, and
I think we've all been Spider-Man.
At some point, everyone wants to be Spidey.
Yeah, one point in our Halloween. I could have been one year. Okay. So I have 2 here. My final 2.
To wrap you up, yep.
I am going to pick Zombie.
Zombie's good. Zombie is good because you're really just trying to yuck it up.
Yuck it up, just look dead. You can go really gross with it.
The more grisly, the better, probably.
You can go a little slutty with it. There's, it goes both ways.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, you could.
I mean, you could. You could. I'm not telling you no.
Anyone in a slutty zombie costume.
Anybody in a slutty zombie.
Hit us up on X at Game Day Chug. Show us the slutty zombie. We'll send you a T-shirt. We've got a T-shirt. We'll cover you right up.
And since we're in that era and it's her world and we're just living in it, I'm gonna go with the couple costume of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I think that's a popular costume these days. It's not an all-time great, but it is a popular costume I've seen on the internet. It could kill me in the ratings, but I'm going to stand by those picks.
Look, when you're talking about our votes, you're talking about we're talking about 2-1 or 3-2. So killing you in the polls, is not
Yeah. Tomorrow at work, all my Swifties that are in my newsroom, I'm going to go, hey, you have to like this comment.
Oh, you're recruiting.
I'm recruiting.
Okay. That's fair. My final pick. I have a pick, Whatever. I'm gonna let it go. Catwoman. Okay.
Ooh,
Say what you want. Say what you want.
Catwoman's good.
Okay. Immunity from all
Catwoman's
from
good.
all slander. Okay. It's a good pick.
Catwoman's
good
good.
pick. Now,
I know where your mind's at.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Catwoman's good.
My mind is not there. My mind is right here and trying to win. Okay. I have a full blanket immunity. Now, I had a funny story that popped up in my head whenever we were talking about these costumes, because one year I decided that I wanted to start playing catcher. I played 2-3 games of catcher my entire career playing baseball, but I decided I wanted to play catcher. And it just so happened to be around this time of year, fall ball. So you develop the skill before it's time to actually, get in real games. So I had the gear. And so I said, well, whatever. I'm going to go as a catcher. And I went with Taylor and another Taylor from grade school and high school, Taylor Shippers. Shout out. She definitely does not listen. And we were trick or treating. We're definitely on the upper end of the age bracket for trick or treating. But we went and knocked on the door of a house, and I kid you not when I say we opened a door and saw an actual lion. A lion living in someone's house. Swear upon all that I have and am, saw a legitimate lion roaming behind the owner of the house, giving us the candy.
Wow.
People do that. I mean,
yeah, no, I know. My
this is pre-Tiger King,
yeah.
Pre it getting into everyone's living room in COVID. But seeing that was like, I mean, I've never seen such a beast.
Yeah.
Incredible animal. Way
Yeah.
too close to my person. I was the only one wearing padding. That was nice. I had some shin guards that wouldn't have helped at all.
But you were definitely the slowest one of that group.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And a lion. If a lion's even, they're leaving. They got me.
Yeah.
I'm 8.
So my dad, he grew up with a guy. I forget his name, but
let's call him Rusty.
Rusty. We'll call him Rusty. And
shout out Rusty.
And Rusty had this after they grew up, when he was an adult, he bought a tiger and raised it from when it was a cub. And the tiger's name was Kobe, like Kobe Bryant. And it was like a dog in his house, and it would roam free. It knew Rusty,
yeah.
But there was always the preface of, hey, before you come into my house, I just want to let you know my cat is rather large. And
you think?
And
you didn't say tiger. You should have said tiger.
And this and Rusty and I had never been there when he was at the house, but the story goes Rusty had to put Kobe in a cage in Magnolia, wherever out there, out in the sticks.
Yeah, my homeland. Yeah,
about out where you're at. He had to put him out in the cage out there because the neighbors' cats and dogs started to go missing.
I could see that.
And
I could see that.
So he had to go put him in hiding. And one day, my dad, when he reconnected with Rusty, Rusty took us out to go visit Kobe. And Rusty was like, y'all can go in and pet him. He's friendly. I got to tell you, though, when his ears go back, he's done playing. And I said, Rusty,
I'm good. I'll be good out here.
And I'm like 11 or 12 years old at the time. I said, Rusty, I ain't going to be paying attention to that.
I mean, I think that 12-year-old TJ would be the type to maybe get in the cage.
I was not. I got near the cage. I got close enough, but I mean, it was like one of those cages that had two different layers.
Yeah, the divider. Yeah,
I couldn't touch it. I mean, I got up as close as I could to it. I mean,
I'm good. I'm good
Yeah.
on that, Rusty.
they're huge, man. They're huge.
It kind of makes me want to watch Tiger King again. You know?
Yeah. That's okay. That's the documentary they need to do an update on. Not of the Tiger King himself because he's in prison.
Yeah, because he's
But
still in jail. He's going, Trump, save me. Please pardon me, Trump. I need you.
okay, so there's a morning. I don't know if it's out of San Antonio or Austin because we're kind of in the middle there. But they call in. I think they call into the Tiger King
To talk to him?
To talk to him, and then he'll give him like.
Oh, I'm just trying to keep my spirits up.
Yeah, they'll talk to him for like 10 minutes, and it's good. It's a good listen. I don't
Got
know
some new friends here.
I don't know if it's real or not, but
That's funny.
Yeah.
It could just be like a radio bit. You know,
Yeah.
that's funny.
yeah. But they need to do an update on that damn Cheryl Baskins. What's her name?
Carol
Baskins.
Baskin.
Carol
Gosh.
Baskins.
It was so like perfectly timed that show came out and everyone had to be at home, and so everyone watched the Tiger Show.
Yeah.
And I mean that probably still has Netflix records. I have to assume it does.
Yeah. No, we watched the Tiger King during the day, and then we tuned in and watched The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary, at night because ESPN put that out too.
I didn't start watching that until like last year. I finished
Really?
it. I finished it all. You know, it's a great documentary. Did you see the thing about him talking to Tirico?
Oh God, yeah, that was a joke.
I saw the clip of him taking the free throw. He said like he
I saw
hadn't
that
shot a
too.
basketball.
Yeah, but so like the big hype over the summer was like Michael Jordan's going to be part of the NBC broadcast, and
That was it.
I think that's it. Like I thought he was going to be like up there with like
not like Reggie Miller, but
not like Reggie Miller sitting courtside, but like at least a halftime like Shaq and Charles Barkley, like
right.
what they do. But I think that's it. I think that
was it.
Like they filmed this over the summer for about an hour, and they're just going to break this hour up over 6 months.
Well, as long as we're dogging on the greatest to ever do it, about 2 weeks ago, I guess, LeBron said like the decision part 2.
Oh God!
Tune in, and it was a Hennessy commercial.
Yeah. Did you see the ticket prices that went up?
Yeah, because people were thinking that he's announcing it's my retirement tour.
Yeah, he's being sued now. He's being sued in small claims court for like what?
Yeah, hundreds of dollars a piece.
Yeah, $872.56 or something like that.
Well, yeah, I bought tickets to the finale of the season thinking it was going to be your last game.
Well, yeah, because the tickets went up and then they shot back down after the decision. Like his last Lakers home game went up.
Decision is drink Henny.
Yeah, drink Henny.
You ever had any Henny?
I'm gonna partner with Henny.
You ever had Henny?
I've never had Henny. Have you had Henny?
I've had cognac before. I don't know that I could say it was Henny.
I oftentimes, most of my life, have tried to stay away from the brown.
Oh, the brown.
Oh, the brown.
Me and the brown. We're not good friends.
Me and whiskey. I love whiskey. I love what it does to me. But I don't love what I do to others.
That's it. Yeah, the brown. It creates a lack of responsibility in my fists. In my hands.
I don't get it like violent, but I definitely
certainly become angry.
I lose a
It's like
lack
the
of
Hulk.
I lose a lack of care and empathy for others. That's for damn sure. Like I just stop caring about anybody.
I mean, that's tequila. Tequila, I become a golden retriever. And the first person to look at me with a smile is the direction that I'm headed. And that's why I drink gin, because I can't drink too much of it. It's
No,
repulsive.
gin sucks.
Exactly.
I do love tequila though. Man.
The only times that I've had cognac is in a French 75, which is like a champagne drink, but instead of doing the vodka, I guess it's probably vodka. Instead of doing the vodka, you do cognac in it. So I've had it in small doses. It's a lot like whiskey. I couldn't tell you the difference. If I had a taste test of brown, you wouldn't get much out of me. I'm not a brown aficionado.
Me neither. Me neither. I
It's
would
for the
like
best.
I can I'd like to dabble in more tequila. I'm a big fan of Matthew McConaughey's Los Pantalones.
Pantalones?
Yeah, that's the name of his tequila.
It's crazy that you haven't seen his best movie, but you love his tequila.
No, I have seen his best movie. You haven't seen his best movie.
No, you.
No, you haven't seen his best movie. I was talking to my wife earlier today about Matthew McConaughey. Oh, because she was asking about, so she's doing this survey because she's starting this new part-time job in Bernie.
Been to Bernie.
And they were asking her all these random questions, like just so the staff can get to know her and stuff like that. And one of it was just like, who's your hero? And I said, oh, your hero is you 10 years from now. And she goes,
Nice.
and she goes, what? And I said, have you not seen Matthew McConaughey's speech when he won the Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, by the way?
Oh.
And Matthew McConaughey speaking, he goes, some guy asked me, he goes, who's your hero? And I said, let me give me a week to think about that. And so he comes back.
Give me a week.
And he goes back, hey, have you
had time to think about it?
have you had time to think about who your hero was? And I said, yeah, it's me 10 years from now. And
that's so profound, Matthew.
And 10 years later, and I was 15 years old, so at 25 years old, he comes back, he goes, who's your hero now? And I said, me at 35. See, I'm always chasing who I want to be. I'm never going to reach what I want to be. I'm never going to be my hero. But if I can continue to reach for,
it's a good analogy from the same guy who said, I get older and they stay the same age.
Yeah, I love Matthew. He could be my favorite Texan of all time.
You know what? He's going to be on that sideline come into November.
He is.
We're going to have to break his heart.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, them boys in maroon, they really did shove it right up our pooper.
They do play a good game of football. They do.
Man, I hate that.
Man, I hate that. But we went out there and we had a good team.
Who am I kidding? No, we didn't.
we had strong discipline, and we'll come back next year. That's what he'll say.
Well, I hope to deliver him all of those feelings and more. That might wrap us up. What do you think? You got anything to say to the folks?
Be safe and kind while you're having a happy Halloween on Friday. There's a lot of mischief out there in many ways.
A lot of mischief.
If you have kids and they are trick-or-treating, be sure to check their candy because they are evil sons of guns that are out there that are putting razor blades in
the apples. They're putting razor blades in the apples.
Razor blades in the Snickers and all kinds of nonsense. But
don't give out toothbrushes. Give out candy.
Yeah.
Be a real one.
Yeah, be give out the good stuff. I mean, don't go and also okay, if you're going to the store tomorrow or Thursday and you're thinking I need to get some Halloween candy, get the good stuff.
You know what? We bought a little bit too early,
Don't
and
cheat.
so
Don't be cheap.
I've overdosed on peanut M&Ms and Starburst.
That's fine. If you're gonna overdose on something that you're gonna enjoy.
If
But
you need help,
if you
get
need
some
help,
Starburst or some M&M. The government cannot help you; it is shut down. So if you need help, turn to M&Ms.
turn to M&Ms. But you've been watching Game Day, Chug. Thank you for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the comments. Please hit the comments. Need some comments. We had a whole bunch of views last week. Keep that one going. Let's get
We
after it.
love you.
This is a podcast about sports and beer and sports with beer. This is a podcast about sports and beer and sports with beer.
Drink responsibly.